Hello, I am Gepwin. Welcome back to Factory Town. There's belts everywhere. Everywhere. Cake. Cake is holding us up. Cake is holding us up again. What's holding up the cake? It's flour. What's holding up the flour? Is grain. Oh, come on, thing. Great. My camera's not working again. Let's see if I can change up the shadows. Keep changing them for different things on different videos. Sometimes that seems to be affecting stuff. Ugh. Need to write a bug report or something on that. Alright, this is barely not getting enough flour. Upgrade. How's it doing now? This one is also not getting enough flour. Upgrade, upgrade. Let's see. Neither of these is full. There's nothing else I can actually do about it except for maybe make another farm. I don't know if I want to make another farm, though. I wish the camera controls functioned. This is kind of infuriating. Alright, come on, back to the menu. Options, video, back to high. What if I put them on ultra? Is that gonna... What is the difference between high and ultra on shadows anyway? Weird. Ultra seems to help more? Alright, we'll see how that works. That does seem to have made everything work a little bit better. That's weird. That's just weird. Alright, farms. What's your problem? What's your problem, farm? You're harvesting so fast I can't actually see it. I suppose I could try to put an earth boost over here. Let's see. This mill is not... This mill is backed up on its feed. Even though the eggs are going out at a proper rate, the eggs are backed up a little bit. Apples are doing okay. Barely. Apples are barely doing okay. But it seems to be doing something at any rate. Flour here is still a little bit of a holdup, and I don't want it to be anymore. I suppose getting the Omni Stones up a little bit has helped. This one's still giving me that little bit that I don't like there. Alright, we've got enough coins here. Let's, got 100,000 coins. Let's clear some space for another barn. And let's send it off to both of those. Okay, copy this barn. I don't want too much overlap, but I do want a lot of space for crops on these self-watered tiles over here. Oops, get rid of that. And, you know, let's experiment a little bit. I'm not going to go into a lot of stuff here, but boop, boop, and boop, boop. You can water farm tiles like this, and it can be better. Get rid of this. Stop that, please. Get rid of this farm building. I want it right there. And terrain flatten up. You hit a bit of a problem. There we go. See, you hit a weird problem where the water builds weirdly. What am I doing? I can copy this one. There we go. Put it right back here. I want it to get grain. Thank you. And then you see a lot more of these farm tiles can be watered. Even though I don't care about them all being watered, it helps. It does help. So, you know, see, we've gotten water. We've got more of them watered than we would have otherwise. There's a lot of discussions. If you go onto the game Discord, there's like a whole discussion that people were having about the best way to do that. So I want at least 2 because I want... I feel like I want 1 to go into this building and 1 to go into the other because they're kind of barely not getting enough. They're both kind of barely not getting enough throughput. I feel like the faster things get, the more of a problem it might be. Oh, right. We should plant the grain first before I put stuff over it because it makes it hard to plant the grain on those tiles. There we go. Plant all the grain. Plant it all. All of it, all of it, all of it. I want to get this working optimally. Like, I know I spend a lot of time kind of re-optimizing things like the cake and stuff, but it's where I kind of find some enjoyment in the later stages of the game. The other thing that I need to do is start working on just supplying more and more goods to the houses themselves, like giving them more stuff in general, so we can make them up their happiness a little bit more. We're pushing 1,000 right now. That's pretty good. I'm glad of this. Now let's just bring this over and here and over and in like that. Yes, then I would please like to bring this up. Actually, I'd like to bring this up and over here. Then it doesn't matter after that. After this, it'll be high enough that it won't matter. So start, nope, wrong direction. Bring it up here, bring it over there, and then just bring it that way. Yeah. I would like to bring it down again. I think I just wanted to make sure that it had enough clearance to not mess up stuff. But now it can go into that other building, and this farm is kind of the backup farm that will just get us our little extra bit. And of course, we boost it. Boost it, boost it, boost it. Now we don't need to give it all the population. We need to give it just enough that it's emptying with full belts. Because it's not going to actually need to. Actually, with full happiness, one person can kind of keep 2 belts going. We don't need to use all that pop. Once we use all of our population, we're done, actually, because, well, we can't make any more at this point. So once we use 1,000 population, we have to start working out something else. Up our flower speed. Both of these are sending flower to the same building, so it's not too bad. Changing the shadows helps for a little bit. And it doesn't seem to matter what I change them to. It helps for a little bit and then stops helping. That's weird and interesting. Alright, this thing is getting the flour, it's getting the fuel, it's getting everything. There we go. Now it's making some cakes. Now it's making cakes, and now this building is held up by the jam. Oh, darn, I knew the jam was going to be a problem sooner rather than later. What's the problem with the jam? Is it these? I think it's these. I've been wanting to get rid of these. I thought that these would help. I thought that the kind of shoots would be helpful and interesting on this, but they are not, and we just need to bring this straight down. Come on, what is wrong here? Come on, there we go. Bring these lines just straight down here. That seems to be helping. Yeah, that has helped. Okay, having those frickin' interludes, having the little backup system was not good. The camera. Ugh, there's too much stuff, and it's making the camera not work. I hate it. Alright, let's just change the shadows back to where they were. Let's just change the shadows back to where they were. Okay, okay, resume. And now it's working again. Okay, I need to report that as a bug or something. I don't know what's going wrong. Now then, let's see what we need to make for more happy haps. Happy haps. Alright, we've got people happy at 11. We need magic supplies. We need gadgets. We need magic supplies. Right, mana pipes, mana rails. We need gadgets, so metal conveyor belts are the height of gadgetry. Metal conveyors are the height of gadgets. And then we're giving people stone brick, but reinforced planks or iron would work just as well. We might give them iron as well because iron's pretty easy. Iron's like a pretty easy thing to make and maintain. We have this thing that is getting iron as well and making our iron ores over somewhere. Where is this even outputting? This iron here is outputting to this. which I need for mana pipes, but I have a lot of those. I have a lot of those. Do I dare? Do I dare? Do I darest? I might. I might darest. To just bring something over here that, there we go. We can get rid of these. We just need it to go over the rocks. We already have this here. What if I put in a overpass here? Is that on the same level? I feel like it is. Yeah, I feel like we are on the same level here. We're not. But I felt like we were, and isn't that the important part? Isn't that just how we feel? It's validating to my feelings. Over here... we need to... How am I going to do this? Oh. Over here. If I bring this straight over this way. Okay, down. And then that, right, that'll work. I can put it here. Will those line up? Do those look like they line up? They do look like they line up. Okay. I like that. I like how these look like they line up. And I'm pretty sure they do line up, so it's not just a looks thing. Work. Work, belts, work, please. Please function. Alright, we don't need this bit. Now then, I left this here because we definitely do need to grab a, I guess we don't need a number block. We need a math block, and we need an inventory sensor. Now you there need to measure this metal shop for me. And I want you to be greater than or equal to 10, which is half of the metal in there. This needs to filter for metal because there's a lot of stuff in there. Iron, yeah, filter for iron. So it's offset to there. It's gonna connect to that math block. The math block's gonna connect to that logic block, and that's gonna let this thing output iron. Off it goes. Please just send all the iron that away with the magic. With the magic, there we go. It makes iron pretty quickly. Well done. Camera is still messed up. I hate it. I need key commands for like up and for panning. Nope. Nope. Need panning key commands. It would help. Not panning. What do you call this? Rotate? That's rotate. What's the up and down? What's this? I don't know what you would call doing this with the camera. The up and downing. The upping and downing. Now, you see, this is fine because iron actually works better than the stone. So I want the iron to take priority. Which actually, if I want it to take full-on priority, I'm pretty sure if I give this a pusher, that's going to take priority over the stone more of the time. Maybe. Maybe. Possibly. I could set up something that would logically mix them better. But I feel like this is fine. Yeah, I guess we don't need that pusher. It seems to be doing about the same. Seems to be doing about the same thing. Yeah, okay. Whatever. Whatevs. This is now getting a lot more stuff. You all should be getting materials better now, right? You're not getting tools. The tools, we need to upgrade up the tools a bit because nobody's getting tools. People are getting medicines, people are getting specialty goods, no one's getting enough books. No one's getting enough books, and then we just need the other three. You have to have each of these categories filled. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and then times your 100 houses, you get 1,600. Every one of these categories gives you 1 happiness. So we need to start providing advanced gadgets. We need to start providing gadgets. So here's the thing. If I give something like a metal conveyor belt, that's going to keep them happy for longer, but it takes a long time to make. If I go with something like a wooden wheel, I feel like I could make that produce really, really quickly and send it to the general store. I feel like I could make that produce incredibly quickly and send off to the general store. And that would arguably do more for the happiness than trying to make a really, really complicated system that makes something else more slowly. So what if I write down here? What if I go down here and I try to like slot in something that just makes wood wheels? Because you can make wood wheels there, and then I would need to have a lumber mill here. At least 1 lumber mill. Right, so if I have a lumber mill making planks, and I have a thing here making wheels, the lumber mill would make planks, and it would... Dang it, no. The lumber mill would be making planks, and we need to have a scaffold ramp here. Arguably, more scaffold ramps would be better, because hopefully it would be outputting pretty quick, but I don't know. We need to give this one some steam and stuff. And then we build like a forester over here for the wood. We have that output. We make it as fast as humanly possible. It's outputting very, very quickly. We give it a lot of this stuff. Where are my trees? Where are my planters at? There we go. We fill up as much of this as we can with planters and build a lot of trees around here so that it can produce quickly. Trees, 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 trees. Plant trees. There we are. So we plant a lot of trees all up in here. More trees. More trees. Plant trees. Up in here. Up in here. Up in here. And then, obviously, we need to give it more outputs because it is, you know, barely working. This is backed up because we never actually did anything to let these wheels go. And then we like up the wheel manufacturing with omnistones and whatnot. We give them all steam boosting with steam pipes and whatnot. Pipes, steam, there they are. We send the steam over here. We send the steam over here. How are these even doing? How do I still have 100% steam on everything? I didn't think I was producing that much steam. That's kind of an insane amount of steam. And then I just get at least 1 full line coming over here. So bring this over this way. Bring it up to the thing there, and that's producing fast enough to, yeah, that's producing fast enough to like saturate this belt. And they're all selling instantly. I can't move the camera. I'm trying to build under stuff. So this is not getting enough wood because this is not getting enough wood. This is just not outputting fast enough to supply. I want this wood arch, and I want... There we go. I want this stacked. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Still held up a little bit, so I can do the same over here. Right there. Thank you. Please. Are we working? Doing good? Looks like we're doing good. How is everything working? This is now making still not quite as fast as it can. Still not quite as fast as it can, even with this thing outputting as fast as it possibly can make under the circumstances. This is still not getting quite enough planks. And this is still not getting quite enough either. Almost, but not quite. So, well, one, I should fill in the last couple of trees here. Because we need a couple more of these. But, obviously, it's just something... Ooh, also, it went through all the trees. But it's obviously just something that we need one more of these for. Somewhere. Anywhere? Up here, maybe? Come on. Up here in this forest. By the side. Anywhere? Anywhere. Can we fit this in someplace up here? We're not using these stones for anything, right? Okay. We're going to clear a section up on top of this hill. Clear a section up on top of this hill that we can use for forestry. Yep, for trees, please. Trees, please. And then I would also like to just use this opportunity to send it down as a... actually, you know what? If I'm going to build and then rebuild some stuff in here, we are going to... Look at that. We're going to build it in line with where it needs to go, so that we can see about sending it down on a couple of chutes. Chutes should be the fastest way to send it down, in theory. We're gonna see. Come on. We just need it to function, so... Put one there. And send the chute down to there. That should be emptying as... Like, that should be going as fast as possible. We should have another over here. That... What is going on? Why can't you go down there? You should be able to get down there. You really should. It's something that shouldn't be difficult for you. Yep, right there. And then a grabber. And up the speed on this thing. Still not outputting as fast as it needs to. What do I need to do? Can I... do this? If I put that here, that does not block anything. Okay, good to know. And then build there with another output. Okay, there we are. Now it's outputting fast enough. Now it's outputting fast enough. Let's up the Omni Stones on that. Right? Yep, outputting as fast as it can make now. Well done. And then we just need to give me a lot of tree planters all along here. This is a big old forest that exists exclusively for making as many wagon wheels as possible. This big old massive forest here. Yeah, this is it. This whole thing is for making wagon wheels. As many wagon wheels as we possibly can. Now then, more trees, more trees, more trees. This is going to take a little while for everything to grow. But, hey, why not? Just build. Build all these and the trees will come. The trees will come. Off we go, off we go, up we go, up we go, up we go! There we go. So this thing now should be basically overflowing with wood. Yep. Upgrade with some more Omni Stones. It's still going, still overflowing. It's still overflowing a little bit. And this is still not getting enough planks. This is making planks as fast as physically possible for a building, and it's still not supplying enough planks for this thing to make wheels. But is it making enough wheels is part of the question. Does everyone have a gadget? Seems like most houses do, some don't. So we still need to be making a little bit faster and or supplying a second kind of gadget. If this thing is outputting as fast as it possibly can, it should basically be filling up that belt. Which means we need another one of these somewhere. We need another one of these. And we need it to be making planks. And then we need those planks to get down to that building. The move tool is going to work with buildings soon. It's going to work with buildings soon. I have assurances. Come on, please. I can't see. Oh my, building under things is the worst. It is the absolute worst. All right, come on. Almost, almost, almost. We've done it. Now then, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. And 3 with a belt on top. We shouldn't need that many more. We shouldn't need that many more here. Which means we should be able to get away kind of with a... There. Still not quite, so it needs to be next to it a little bit. We need to move it over by 1. Come on. Through here, down a little bit, just a little, over, reach around. Okay, we're getting rid of this support structure just because it's in the way. Fine, it looks a little wonky, but you know, it got in my way. Go over there. We just need a few more. Let's up this thing. And then these rocks aren't being used. You know what, let's actually just remove these trees and build out the side here. Give that a grabber. This is backed up. In fact, give that 2 grabbers. We want to unback this up. So bring over, and I think down here should do it, right? I think that'll put it in the right place. I really hope so. It may not. Please just go straight and over. The smart thingy cannot decide when to turn correctly. Just can't decide when to turn, even a little bit. Now this is definitely not getting enough. Oops. Okay, it's not going to work over there. Fine. This is just not going to function that way. It's a problem with the wood. There we go. But this thing is supplying a few more, and that seems to have evened it out. Almost. It's almost evened it out. This one is full and backed up. Let's get rid of one of these grabbers, because, you know, we need to empty it in 3 sides. But that one down there is receiving kind of too many. Get rid of that one. There we are. So this lumber mill is now... It's still getting as many as it needs, but it's not as backed up. And this lumber mill, not getting as many as it needs, but it's getting more. And this is... getting as many boards as it needs to function. Now it's functioning at full speed, which means that this belt is saturated. There we are. That's outputting as fast as it can, which means this is selling off pretty well. 9, 10, something, 13. We've got 1 13. We've got a lot of 10s. What are the 10s missing? Most of the 10s are missing Bread and tools. Bread and tools. So I think part of the problem here is that we have combined these lines. Right, I never optimized to making bread or milk. I never fully committed to making bread and milk. Now this here is using the trees. This is harvesting trees and apples for some reason. What is this even doing with apples? I don't know. Why is this trying to harvest apples? That's gonna get in my way soon. That's gonna be a problem for me. Is this one selling to the market over there? This one here? Yeah, every now and then it sends a spurt of flour. Every now and then it sends a weird little spurt of flour off. Oh. Okay, let's get rid of this. We need to bring this line over a little bit. If this is harvesting both, if this thing is harvesting both fruit and wood, then it needs to be filtered. Right? So that's for wood. And then over here, we're going to... come on, really? Needs support. What are you talking about? Work there. This here, we're going to send off this way. There we go. And filter the apples off this direction. Filter apples. There we go. Because this thing is getting apples, and this thing is getting some amount of wheat sometimes. So that'll work out. Now we can sell apples and wheat. Wonderful. Who's happy? I mean, y'all are getting fruit already, so that's kind of a problem, right? Nobody needs apples. The apples are probably going to back up and maybe not do much, but we can sell them. Who cares? Interesting that it's weirdly backed up down there. Going around curves and stuff. Shoots don't like that. Shoots don't like curves. Okay, this thing goes to here. We need to clear all of this of resources. Nothing is using these. Yeah, nothing's using these here. Thank you for that. Come on. Nothing's using this bit. We'll keep the apples because we're using apples. And nothing is using these trees. There we go. Nothing is using these here trees. Get rid of all this, please. All of this. All of it. All of it, all of it, all of it. Gone, 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 gone. Thank you. Okay, yeah. Let's clear this. Thank you. Clear all of this. Clear it all out. Clear it all out. It's all gone. All gone, all gone, all gone. We're gonna remake this whole frickin' thing. Alright? Including, unfortunately, this belt here is gonna need to be upgraded, and we're gonna need to build a second one that brings stuff over. But like the thing itself is not a bad idea. So get rid of that grain mill and get rid of this. And also this over here. We're going to need to upgrade that, and then we're also going to need to give you a little more growing space. There we go. Thank you. So we'll see what winds up needing what here, because these farms were definitely producing more than they were getting used. Way more, especially now we've gotten all our happiness up. Grain buildings, grain mill. So let's think this through a little bit. this grain mill is going to make flour. This grain mill is going to make animal feed. Alright. And this grain mill gets fed from over here. Gonna figure out where this goes. So this grain mill is gonna be just making... Why do these farms just have... Why are these farms fully loaded? Don't understand. Now we need a pasture, buildings, pasture. Pasture, thank you. Needs to be... Nope, 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 nope. I did not put you there. Pasture. Right here. There you go. You are making me milk. Thank you for that. Yes. Then I need a kitchen. Kitchen, 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 kitchen. Farm, kitchen. Then I need a kitchen. This kitchen is going to be making me bread. Okay, now then, wells. I need several wells. Buildings. Well, that's a... What was that? What was W? A workshop, I think? Yeah, workshop. I don't know what well is. Well might not have a hotkey. It's only so many letters. There we go. Okay, these all, of course, need to be emptying into this thing. We just need a lot of... oh, sorry, I can't click and drag like that. We just need a lot of water. Just need a massive amount of water. What are we... Just function, please. Function normally. Function normally. There we go. This is now making... Needs 2 of each. It's now making for this. And over here. So, this grabber is going to be fertilizer. This grabber is going to be fertilizer for that kitchen. And this grabber is going to be... This grabber is going to be milk. And the milk is going to follow this exact same line going over this way. Goes over top of all of the pretty little trees. Over top of all the pretty little trees, over all of this stuff, and then follows this little line going up here. It's just, I really hope, please just work. Come on. Come on, 1 and 1 and milk. There we go. Over here, and down. Okay, milk. Same dealio with the scaffold going up this way. The camera just doesn't want to work for me. Oops. Okay, fine. Go there then. Why not? Milk. Milk, fertilizer, flour, stuff that outputs flour. Go. I need this to output over into the flour. Not emptying anywhere near fast enough, so put that in there, and then over, and another grabber. At least 2. At least 2. How's this doing? Still not. But this is still barely functioning, so I guess connect over here now. Give me the 3 inputs. At least 3. What in the world happened there? Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, also, this should be facing out of the building. Of course it should. Everyone knows this. Okay, bread. What's the... Oh, right. Would probably help if the bread was actually, updated so that it worked. There we are. Now the bread can empty and give us bread. Give us bread. Give us all the bread. Still not working. Alright, you're backed up now. And your Omni Stone boosted. How you doing? How you doing on the flour? Flour is now the thing holding you up. Flour is now the thing holding you up, even though this is emptying. And same over here. This is also being held up by flour. We haven't even started to get this one emptied. I mean, started getting this barn working. Come on. Come on, you're getting 2 every second or so over here. You're going to be getting 3 in a second. As soon as we finish this. Alright, bring this over, bring this over, bring this over. Is that working for anyone? Close to. It's close to working. This one in the middle here is producing grain much more slowly, but we should still be able to kind of split it up between these two and get something that approaches functionality. Right, so if I just bring this one over here, then over here and that way. Yeah, this one's emptying fine because it's wasting a bunch of time applying water to stuff. No, this is not working well. Give me the... Come on. More water. Go. So, how's things going now? This is going as fast as it can. This one's almost going as fast as it can. Now, we need way more of that, don't we? Alright, we need to figure out a way for... Up the Omni Stones, please. Actually, this one is not really emptying itself in any way. Oh, whoops. I noticed something that I did wrong. Yeah, we accidentally blocked one of the outputs there when we built the belts. So please function. There we go. That might be helping. This one's emptying, still not quite emptied, but these ones are getting enough flour now. Alright, those ones are getting enough grains. The kitchen is sort of is still not getting enough flour. Really? Okay, what's wrong with this thing? Alright, that one doesn't actually have enough growing space. This is unusual. People were just saying how they don't think that growth is the main limiting factor of farms, and they are right. But it is a factor. But, hey, we just need to fill out a lot more flour over here. Just give everything a lot more grain growing space. And then just, there we go, fill the whole thing. These are too small of farms to operate at this speed. There we go. The thing with farms right now, they grow in parallel and they empty in sequence. So the more, the more stuff you have here, there we go, the more spaces with flour, the, faster they all grow, but then the farm can actually empty them ridiculously quickly. Even with this one, pumping out water. Even this one pumping out water to the tiles, it's not really doing what it could. I'd like to actually just put a well up here because that's elevated. So we can bring it in over the crops and give this one that's filling out our water a Come on, another place for the water to come in so that it has enough water to fertilize some stuff. There we go. See, it can barely produce enough water to keep stuff growing here. There we go. That's a little bit more helpful. Now this is producing flour. This is still not getting quite enough flour. The bread factory is not getting enough flour to even operate at the first level. We only have one person in this kitchen, and it's not getting enough flour off of this building. Despite how fast we're making flour. Oof. It is saturating that belt a little bit, so that's good. Yeah, these are not making enough. We need to expand these farms. At least we're making bread a lot quicker now. Most of these places seem to have flour. Yeah, we've upped our happiness into the thousands. We've got it into the 1,000. We're at 1,100, almost 1,200. We're fluttering around there. That's probably messed up a bunch of stuff, hasn't it? How's the cake doing? The cake is our measure. The cake is our Oh, ooh, look at that. Would you look at that? Our foresters, we've used up all of our stuff here. Back to tree planters, please. Yeah, look at that. I paused the game. I paused the game to wait for that frickin' truck thing to go by. And then it stopped sirening, and then it started sirening the second I unpaused the game. So I give up. I give up. We're going to plant more apple trees over here. Alright, we're clearing all this, and we're just going to plant apple trees. Because we need more apple trees. Did you see that? Like, it's going in spurts because it's emptying out all the trees. Now, trees are one of the things that we actually don't have a way to grow any faster. Come on, give me those. I should hopefully have a big old stockpile of apples somewhere. Yeah, there's one right there. In fact, that's not being fed from anything, is it? No. Oh, I hope that's not all of our apples, otherwise we're not going to be able to fill this out. I've got 70-something apples. Yep. Not anywhere near enough apples. Okay, here's something that we're gonna do. We're gonna build something across here that we're going to use to get apples. Alright, this is going to empty this way, and it's going to give us apples into that barn, and then it's going to fill up that barn. It's going to slow down our production a little bit, but it'll make sure that we have apples in reserve that we can use to plant more. Wow. This whole apple field is getting emptied ridiculously quickly. Ridiculously quickly. You can't even water apple trees. We are basically deforesting an entire massive like apple plantation to produce jam. That's pretty cool if you think about it a little bit. Come on. These ones are going to take a bit to grow, but as soon as they grow, we're going to get a massive influx. And that'll be fine. That'll be just fine. Okay, that one also grew. Come on, come on, come on. Soon, soon. I just want to fill out this whole thing, and that's the end of the video. I just want to fill out this whole thing, and that'll be the end. And then next episode, we'll build the next couple of things. When we reach a consistent, you know, max happiness and hit all the problems that that entails, that's when this series will be done. Alright, there's that. Oh wait, I still need to build some up here. 2 more. Come on. There we go. We've gotten max apples. Maximum amount of apples. All these are going to grow right around the same time. See, they're at like 85 and things. It's just these mature trees that are regrowing slowly. 70, 90. I just want to see them. I want to watch like a massive amount of apples pop up and let the farms function. There they go. All the ones that I planted are starting to grow now. That will help. There we go. Whew. Good. Omnistone that. Omnistone that thing. Better. We're at thousands and thousands. Come on. These apples need to grow soon, right? These ones are at 80 and 90. Okay, we got a big old thing of apples now, and they should all grow. This is filling because we are intentionally like siphoning off, but as soon as this one's full, it'll... You know what? I want this to... you know what? We'll let it fill. We'll let it fill and back up. Why not? There's no reason not to. It'll bug me that there's still apples on the belt, but it'll let me just plant apples when I need to. And that's pretty important. Are these emptying fast enough? This one is actually not emptying fast enough. But we're still making enough apple jam. That's fine. We're still making enough jam. Well, almost. Almost enough jam? Ooh, darn, we're not making enough jam. Jam is the slowdown. Jam's jammed. Our jam's jammed. Alright, well that'll be a thing to work on next episode. Is getting our jam unjammed. Both of these aren't actually emptying fast enough. And we might need a second jam building. Because right now this one is making as quickly as it can, and it's not enough. It's just barely not enough, but it's still not enough, and that's unacceptable to me. Let's move away from that thing. That seems to be messing up our... stuff. How's this doing? This is having an ointment problem. Where's our ointment problem arising? And with that, we're not getting enough fish. We're not inputting enough fish over here. Alright, let's just do this really quick. Then the episode's over. I'm not going to sit here and optimize things. Not going to sit here and optimize things for the whole episode. You know I will. You know I'm lying. But I'm giving myself a hard cutoff. As soon as we're done with this and we can get these fish emptying more, we're going to maybe put another boat if this empties too much. Yeah, one more boat. Not getting enough. Okay, whatever. We'll figure that out next time. Fish are going to be an issue here. Because we're using up too many fish. I'm not exactly sure what to do about that. We'll figure it out. Fish are a hard one. Fish are a hard one. But we're still making stuff, so that's good. Alright, that's going to do it for this episode. I hope that you enjoyed. If you did, leave likes and subscribes and whatnot, all those YouTube things. Everyone tells you to do it already. It's ingrained in your head. If you're not liking or subscribing now, you're immune to YouTube programming. So I guess good job on that. My name is Gepwin. I really hope that you had a good time. Have a wonderful rest of your day and weekend, since this is the Friday video. Have a good weekend. There's a siren blaring at me, so I'm going to get going. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you next time.